everyone, it's Luphisra here. Today I'll be playing the Raven Remastered. And if you're wondering why I suddenly switched my VTubing model, it's because, well, this game doesn't work well with VTube Studio, so I'm gonna be 3D today. So hello to everyone who's watching me live. Irma, Ghosty Ozzy, the Hermit Gamer, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, my 3D model can't wave at you guys. It doesn't wave at you at all, so you guys will have to deal with this. Okay. So, we got the toothpick, what's this? The small key. Do you guys remember if I unlocked anything, the small key? Did I unlock anything with the small key? Is it the drawer key? This is the drawer key, is it?
Key to a padlock.
Oh no, this is the padlock key.
It's not the first time I've held one.
It's the padlock key.
I don't want to imply that I'm an expert, but I think that this could pick a normal lock.
The decoupling train. I didn't decouple the train. Can I pick his lock?
It doesn't work with this kind of lock. I need something to turn the pin.
Wait. Does this work?
I bet I could really get a grip on the bolt with these.
Well, come on then, hurry up.
So, by the way, if the stream or the game, like it's lagging for you guys in any way, please let me know. I changed my settings for
nothing.
My OBS. So I'm actually recording and streaming the game at different resolutions.
Yes, fine.
So just let me know if it suddenly lags or anything, okay? And he suddenly took off his hat, damn.
Do you have any idea why the door was locked?
I don't know. Maybe the
It's a train the coop.
It's caused the lock to lock itself.
Come on.
Possibly.
Zellner wouldn't do that.
What's your theory?
The conductor could have locked it from the outside. On the other hand, it could have been someone here in the compartment who locked the door from the inside.
Who? And where have they gone?
They could have climbed out there.
Who would be that insane?
You tell me, Professor.
Someone clearly really good at climbing train cars.
What do you have that would be worth stealing?
No, nothing.
No valuables?
Okay, this guy's very suspicious. You're too quick to deny the fact that you're, you know,
First-class compartment on a luxury
not hiding anything.
My business.
You're playing a dangerous...
You're on my train, dude. Come on, okay? Seriously.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Of course.
Of course. Alright, let me look around at stuff.
No, nothing interesting.
He talks out loud like he doesn't care that other people can listen to him or hear him.
Oh, you have a very nice fountain pen. Privacy.
If you'd managed to decode hieroglyphics that boggled the best...
Yeah, he doesn't care that they can hear him when he monologues.
...received a gift like that as well.
So apparently when he was talking shit about Mrs. Miller in front of her, she could hear it.
The Bible, Grimm's fairy tales, Moby Dick, and gin, whiskey, and rum. All classics.
Okay, nothing special about this.
I really wonder what the professor is hiding from me. But I can't just rifle through the luggage of innocent citizens. This is the 60s.
This is the 60s? Well, good to know what year we're in then. I'm not gonna expect, like, a cell phone to suddenly appear in the game. Okay, I don't see anything. Yeah, I can't do anything from there.
In the compartment, and he climbed out the window. Where's he gone?
Well, he's gone to either another compartment or up. Magic. Examine what?
Did the burglar leave any clues? Here's something. Might be fingerprints.
Might be fingerprints. So I need something to get the fingerprints, like some powder or something. Nothing else I can actually look at that I haven't already looked at. Wait. No, there's a button.
What's this?
What do you have there?
It's a button. From a suit or a uniform, I guess.
The burglar might have lost it.
Maybe. Or maybe not. If I notice anyone with a missing button on his jacket, I'll ask him about it. But I wouldn't get my hopes up. If there was a burglar, he climbed out the window and jumped off the train.
At this speed? Is that crazy? Okay. Nothing else I can look at in his room, apparently. I think I can talk to about it with him?
Yes?
Oh, nothing.
Well, good.
Okay, yeah, nothing to talk about with him. So I will come back for the fingerprint later when I have the item to do so, but...
Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye.
I can't really get the fingerprint now, unfortunately. I need some, I don't know, women's makeup or something, right? Okay, to the other car. Oh, he lost his hat? Did he? After he looked out the window? Okay.
Would you be so kind as to close the window?
No, I'd like some fresh air.
But I don't want to catch a cold.
Do we close the window or make it stay open? Nah, I'm just gonna stay
You're
open.
not alone on this train. I want the window open.
Swiss politeness doesn't seem to be what it used to be. I'm not going to catch a cold because of you. Go somewhere else if you don't like it.
You don't own the fucking train, dude.
I have no idea what I'd say to Matt.
Why can't I open the damn window? I want the window open. Let me keep the window open, for God's sake.
That makes no sense. The violinist would close the window immediately, and I wouldn't have enough time to search his violin case.
Damn it. I want to search his violin case.
The large map shows the different routes of the Orient Express. This train began in Paris and ends in Istanbul as usual. Unfortunately, it will make most of its journey without me.
Damn it. Why can't I stay on the Orient Express all the time? Although it's not the safest train. Murders have occurred on this train.
This is the first car. The coal tender should be directly beyond this door, and in front of it, the engine.
Okay. So nothing I can look at on this area. Can't open this window. Can I get Max to Matt to distract the violinist? I need something to distract him, I'm sure. But I don't have anything to distract him with right now.
Pardon me, sir.
We could have used you a few minutes ago.
So who was that dude?
Extraordinary woman. Talented, intellectual, extremely rich, and the most successful writer of all time. Yet, they say she can be difficult on occasion, and that she's rather unhappy.
Well, I don't blame her. I mean... Although, really, though, I don't know much about, like, Agatha Christie's personal life.
The scissors here. If I need them, I know where to find them.
So I don't know why she would be unhappy. But I mean, there are some days where you'll be unhappy, right? I need to distract the damn person. I don't like this doctor, but I have nothing to do, so I'm gonna talk to people.
Ah, Mr. Zellner.
I meant to ask, the Baroness is missing her purse.
A baroness? This train is really full of the creme de la creme. The queen of crime is over there, and now a baroness as well.
Have you seen the purse?
Unfortunately, no. Do you know Lady Westmacott? You were talking to her?
Well, I'm an admirer of her work.
Like so many others. I once read in the newspaper that only Shakespeare and the Bible sell more copies than her crime novels.
I read that too.
She must be filthy rich. As a doctor, I'd have to work 1,000 years to earn that kind of money.
Auf Wiedersehen, Dr. Gebhardt.
Goodbye, Constable. It was a pleasant chat, really.
Zellner really feels like he doesn't like talking to the doctor at all. He doesn't enjoy talking to the doctor in any way. Not that I blame him. You know, the doctor is not a very nice guy. Okay. That's the last car. There's nothing about anything I could do in the last car. Maybe I could chase after the constable fella. Because we could have used his help. Oh, we can talk to people like her.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes?
Thank you for your hairpin, Mrs. Miller. It really got me out of a jam.
Oh, really? That's good to hear.
Oh, I can return the hairpin.
And thank you for bringing it back to me. Not everybody would have.
I'm a Swiss policeman, madam. I couldn't do otherwise even if I tried. Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
There are thousands of things I would like to ask her, but nothing would justify neglecting my duties here on the train.
Okay, so I'm not gonna bother her. All right. Where did the guy go?
It covers a distance of more than 3,000 kilometers and stops at a dozen places. In many cities, they entertain.
Oh wait, did I? Sorry, I skipped over what he was trying to say. I thought he already said it. My bad.
I have no idea what I'd say to Matt.
Asked him about the constable who apparently seems to have passed by, but then I don't see him anywhere. So where is he?
I found the button in front of the window in the archaeologist's compartment. The burglar might have lost it while climbing out the window, but there's no proof for my theory. That makes no sense. The violinist would close the window immediately, and I wouldn't have enough time to search his violin case.
So I need to open the window, but how do I do that? Do I leave my... What am I supposed to do now? I'm already lost. Jeez, I'm already lost. I just started the game.
But someone broke off the radio's antenna. This could be a long trip to Istanbul.
Yeah, wait, someone destroyed the antenna for the radio? Really? Deprive us of the only entertainment on this freaking train? And he's not gonna drink on the job, obviously. The doctor's gone.
I have everything I need.
I don't have to go into the freight car because I don't really need to do anything at the freight car. Okay, the doctor is disappeared. I can't look at his area. He's just gone. Where could he be though? I mean, the train is not that big. Where did he go off to? And why are you stuck here in this location? Okay, go to the next car. I have to click there.
The Baroness seems to have a special personality. I better not bother her until I find her purse.
Okay, good idea. I'll just go into the professor's room, see if I missed anything. Because I don't know.
How can I help you, Constable Zellner?
I'd like to have a look around the compartment.
Oh, of course.
Nothing for me to take. Really nothing at all. I can only look at the window.
They're tough to make out, but I do believe there are some prints on the window. If I had a forensics kit, I could make the prints visible with carbon powder.
No.
Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye.
Forensics kit. Do I have to get a forensics kit from... What's his name? Legrand? Oh, take my book.
Should I ask for an autograph? That would be quite unprofessional. But on the other hand...
Okay, ask for the autograph. Why not? I don't know what to do anyway, so might as well ask for the autograph. Otherwise, I'll be completely lost. I have not done anything.
Lady Westmacott.
Yes?
I was wondering if you might...
Sign your book, Constable Zellner?
If it isn't too much of an inconvenience.
Of course it's an inconvenience, but only a small one. You are welcome.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah, and don't lose that book. Okay, since I really can't do anything here, I might as well go and check out the freight car. Let me see, I could talk to Legrand and be like, hey, I need some powder. Do you have anything?
Anything to report?
I got Professor Lucien into his compartment using a pair of pliers.
Did you notice anything inside the compartment?
The window was open. Someone could have climbed out.
And the professor?
Acted suspiciously. He rummaged around in his leather bag.
And?
He seemed to have found what he was searching for.
Good. Good work.
Now, perhaps you could give me some information.
Oh, more cutscenes. Okay.
We should... What? The light's gone out. Flashlights!
Oh, holy shit. What? Did we derail?
Ah, get off me.
What happened? Someone stopped the train.
There, sir. An envelope.
My dear Nico, you should take a closer look at the box. R.
What the dickens? It's
Holy fucking shit.
Take cover!
Is this Raven completely insane? Huh? Why the fuck did you do that? Why the fuck did you do that? Are you trying to kill everybody here?
oh dear. Oh.
Is everyone...
Kaboom indeed.
Are you hurt?
Well, it is. It is.
Thinking. Well done, Zellner.
I think the tunnel collapsed.
Then he's trapped. Hurry, we have to lock the second exit.
Sir, there's a fire up ahead. The engine's burning.
It's a distraction. Hurry, block the exit.
But sir...
The fire will consume all the oxygen.
He's right, Inspector. A fire in a narrow tunnel is extremely dangerous.
Merde. Go to the front of the train, find the engineer, and tell him to move the train out of the tunnel.
Yes, sir.
Well, the fact that the engine's already destroyed, how is it gonna move the train out of the tunnel?
You have to uncouple the freight car. You understand?
I understand.
I'll see to the passengers. They should all wait in the tunnel. We'll check each one in turn as they go out.
Let's get to it.
Okay. Okay, before I do anything, after this is done, let me save. Okay, let's go outside. Uncouple the freight car. Damn, this is so fucking dark.
I'm sure I could uncouple the car if I only had enough light to see what I'm doing.
Oh, damn it, I need the light. Someone give me a flashlight or something. Okay. What?
Champagne. The finest. Maybe we'll open a bottle if we get out of the tunnel alive. Until then, though, it's no use to me.
There's a lot of fire. Can I
My
get a
God,
torch?
what a fire. I hope Constable Oliver can at least reach the engine. Whiskey, scotch, rum, liqueurs. Enough to entertain everyone on the train all the way from Paris to Istanbul.
Pick a bottle. I want to light something on fire.
Proof rum could be useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna light something on fire. Give me a moment.
Rum from Austria. Believe it or not, it's 80% alcohol by volume.
80%?
Anyone would drink it straight.
Okay, I can't see anything. Window. This is alcohol. Look out the window. I need to look out the window. Let me go on the other location. Maybe I could find a cloth or something? A stick?
Oh, pardon me. I did not mean to scare you.
What are you doing here, Doctor?
Legrand asked me to check whether there are any passengers left on the train.
Really? No one is here, except for me and you.
Excellent. Then I will continue searching at the front.
Did anyone act suspiciously before the explosion?
You! He acted suspiciously.
I was the only one on the train who wasn't seated when the freight car exploded. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have been caught by the blast as well.
Oh yeah, he has a point.
We're lucky.
Perhaps I was. What happened over
80%?
The inspector
Hell yes, bring it over here. Well, it's dangerous.
that exploded.
If Inspector Legrand says so, it must be so, right?
I have been to war. And this was no minor explosion. I rather doubt that the freight car was packed to the roof with gas canisters.
The investigations are ongoing, but first we have to get the burning train out of the tunnel.
Of course.
Yeah, stop questioning me here.
How are the passengers?
They are in a state of
Oh, so I'm the policeman.
Back out.
Why are you questioning me?
Frightening enough, but then the explosion, the dust. Everyone rushed for the exits. I was helping the American woman bring Lady Westmacott to safety. They are waiting outside in the tunnel. One entrance is blocked by a fire, and the other one seems to have collapsed.
Continue to search the train. I'll decouple the buried freight car.
All right.
Doctor?
Can you give me a match?
Give me a few matches.
Oh, certainly.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'll meet you outside.
Do hurry.
Okay. Yeah, the cutscene a bit here is a bit funky, but it's okay. It's okay. Not the huge problem.
I noticed the extinguisher earlier. Doesn't match the decor. I suppose that the railway company had to comply with safety regulations at the cost of aesthetics. It'd be useless against the fire out there, and it's too cumbersome to carry around. At best, I can use it here.
Okay, use it here. But on what?
Why should I? The air outside is hardly better than the air in here. In fact, the tunnel is filling with smoke.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Take the curtain. Okay, I need a stick. Can I break the chair? I can break the chair.
The chair either fell over thanks to the sudden stop, or an escaping passenger knocked it over. Wanting to get off the train as quickly as possible after a sudden stop and a massive tremor, that's understandable. Must be good for something.
Smash the chair. Take that.
All right, let's go.
Okay, take the cloth, wrap this, pour the alcohol in torch. Old-fashioned, but it works. And I can at least see. Okay, matches. Light this baby on fire. Okay, matches here.
The alcohol burns with a dim blue flame. It doesn't shed enough light and will probably burn out in a few seconds.
Oh.
Won't solve my lack of light. I'll have to try something else.
Okay. Not enough, apparently. Okay. Okay, any other alcohol?
Carling Black Label, a British beer.
Take it.
Insufficient alcohol content. For practical purposes, I mean, not for drinking.
Okay. What do I use this for? Do I distill it or something? Wait, I can go outside. Can I check the freight car? Or is it just completely kaboomed? It completely kaboomed, and I can't see anything. Okay, I need to go back up. Maybe I could explore inside the car some more? See if there's anything else I could use to solve the light issue.
I should concentrate on uncoupling the freight car. I'm positive that Legrand has everything else under control.
Okay.
I don't see Legrand or the constable, but I can make out the silhouettes of some of the passengers. They seem to be unscathed. All the same, the fire is getting bigger, and I don't have much time.
What am I supposed to do?
Pills for my heart. I'm supposed to take one if I have pain. I haven't needed them yet. Pills for my heart.
Okay, sorry.
I bought it last week, second-hand. I liked it because it seems to tell a story. It was set aside.
Okay, let me see.
A lot was damaged by the sudden stop, but the bowl was thick enough to survive the fall.
I need to distill the alcohol somehow. Make it stronger so that I can actually... No! Use the rum on the bowl, damn it.
I filled the bowl about a third of the way with rum. Phew, strong stuff.
Okay, fire. No, not the torch. I mean the rum. I meant the
Won't solve.
I meant the bowl. Give me a sec. Okay, hold on. Set the rum bowl fire.
Just as I expected, the alcohol burns with an almost invisible flame. The flame is certainly bigger and hotter than a match, but even so, the curtain would probably just smolder.
Can I just light the alcohol on fire?
That should do it. Can't really say the fabric was eager to soak up the rum. I, on the other hand, soaked up enough in my fingers to smell like a drunk.
Can I just light the bottle on fire? Anything else in this room? No.
It's taking too long. Time is running out.
Yeah, just take this and just go out.
There's a pretty intense draft here. The fire is sucking up the oxygen.
Oh, damn it.
The wheels came off the track during the explosion. Even if it were possible to pull the car out of the rubble, you wouldn't get far with it.
I need to solve the fire problem. How do I do that?
The alcohol on the curtains will burn just as dimly as in the bowl. It's no good.
How do I make it so that it burns brighter?
Pills for my heart. I'm supposed
I can't take the pills and
last week.
then I can't use my wallet for anything. Okay, let me see if I could see the inside of the car better. Did I miss anything?
I should come. I expect the rum will burn like ethanol, but I'd better not test that theory in the bottle. The flame is hot, but it's no use as a light source.
I need paper or something?
The alcohol on the curtains will burn just as dimly as in the bowl. It's no good.
How do I resolve the dim fire thing? I need a hint. Someone give me a hint.
The alcohol on the curtain burns just as darkly as in the bowl. It's no help.
I can't go back behind the bar to check anything. And I don't have anything here that I could grab. What chapter is this? Well, we are in the burning train chapter. Whichever chapter that is. The train just crashed. So, there's that. Used to chair leg with.
It's taking too long. Time is running out.
Is there anything outside? Because when I go outside, I can only go down, and I can't do anything down. I can't see anything.
Okay, I'll smear some grease on the curtain.
Oh! I guess that works. Okay, now that I go back up. Grease on the curtains, wrap it around the chair legs, set the damn thing on fire. That should be enough light, right? Great.
I'm the god of fire.
Just don't set anything more on fire. Okay, off the train. Uncouple the freight car.
That's better now. Incredibly basic mechanism. The kind that lasts forever.
I was just trying everything I could, like, randomly.
A lever on a pressure sleeve running along a thread. Aha! I can uncouple it with this lever. Okay. Good. The coupling isn't under tension anymore. I should be able to uncouple it now. There we go. Time to get out of here.
Listen, everybody. Listen. Robert, what's the situation?
Yeah, I couldn't find the engineer, so I got in the driver's cab myself and released the brake.
All right. Good job. You too. Listen, please.
Matty! Where's Matt? Where's my son?
Relax, madame. I'm sure.
Help!
Oh, hell no!
No!
Come on! Come on! Hurry up! Don't get smashed! Oh! Oh my god! Ugh. Well, don't pass out now. Gotta save Matt. Yeah, this one is paid enough for this shit. He's saving everyone's life. Such a good man.
Where are you? Oh.
Matt has disappeared again. Okay, we're just gonna look everywhere. Oh, Matt's here.
Hey, there you are. What were you thinking? Come out of there.
Is he gone?
Is who gone?
The man!
What man?
There was a man. He was coughing.
One of the passengers?
I think he came down from the roof.
What are you doing on the train anyway? Why didn't you wait in the tunnel with the other passengers?
I wanted to get my pistol.
Your pistol?
There's so many cops and thieves and...
You wanted to get your fucking pistol when you...
Makes sense.
The train
First,
could have blown up again?
and then we'll have a chat, okay? You want to come out? Good idea. You stay put.
Okay, dramatic music, and before I do anything, wait. Save my damn game. Okay, let's go. Before I explore anything, let me go and stop the train first. Is it on fire?
This door leads to the tender. It will be uncomfortable, no doubt, but I don't think that the flames are directly behind the door. I suppose there's a relatively safe space in the lee of the tender where one could stay a little while. I need to stop the train as quickly as possible. There's nothing I can do about the coal fire.
Oh, I need to... Kids be kids. Maybe dumb, but kids wear their hearts on their sleeves most of the time. Okay, stop. It doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work.
Damn, that makes things extremely complicated. How can I stop the train? An axe is for emergencies. If this isn't an emergency, I don't know what is.
Kids might be kids. It might be dumb. We don't know how much sentimental value I don't have. Yeah, it could be his father's, right? He could have given him something.
Doesn't work. I'll have to try something else. Here goes. Ouch! Hot!
Okay, I need to get a piece of cloth. I need to, I don't know, wet it somehow. Maybe make it so that I can touch the handle. Okay, cloth.
The tanks don't seem to be damaged. The water is still running.
Okay, examine suitcase.
Suitcase. Unlike the leather bag, he left it behind when he fled the train with the other passengers. I don't think there's anything interesting in it.
Grab a cloth or something.
From me, it's in his leather bag. My situation isn't that desperate.
I want the towel, but you're not wetting the towel. There's a towel right here. But no.
A large, soft towel. Very comfortable.
Oh, he wants to take this towel.
Around my neck to keep my hands free. It's soaking up the cold water.
Well, don't burn now. We need it. Okay, now time to use it. On no, the door.
The handle is already too hot to touch.
Okay, here we go.
Locked. The handle is already too hot to touch. The handle is already... locked.
Wait. Please don't tell me I have to climb the freaking ladder up. That's not what we're supposed to do, right?
I can't get in. I presume the Baroness's luggage toppled over and is blocking the door.
Okay, well, the door doesn't work.
Jumping off is not an option. We're going much too fast.
Oh, jumping off is not an option? Well, geez. I can't climb the ladder? You're not gonna try and do that? I thought it would be like, climb the ladder up. Okay, never mind. Never mind! Zellner is not gonna do that. Can I open a window?
The emergency brake either was damaged in the explosion or was sabotaged. But whatever, it's not working. I think I should try to uncouple the locomotive. I mean, how else can I stop the train?
I want to uncouple the locomotive? I'm probably insane, but never mind. Okay.
I can hardly see out of the window because of the smoke. I don't know how much coal is burning on the tender up there, but it must be tons. I can't do anything about the fire.
I can see quite clearly.
Controlled chaos. fire, hot steam, enormous pressure, all kept in check by tons of steel. A runaway steam locomotive is a bomb waiting to explode.
Or to crash. I've seen a movie once where a train lost control and the only way they could stop, like, the train, I forgot how they stopped the train, but I know, like, a person sacrificed himself because they tried to stop it with a different, like with a different, like, train. They crashed.
Locked.
But in the end, I think they did manage to stop the train. I forgot what the movie was.
Okay, we'll do it the hard way.
How long is this game? I'm not sure. Use the towel on yourself. Can you stop the train somehow?
Ah, the coupling. It looks just like the one on the freight car. That means at first I have to turn that thing there. That keeps it under tension. It's not working. Even if I could reach the lever with my hands, I wouldn't have the strength to move it.
Use the axe and vámonos.
That should do the trick.
Now uncouple the damn thing.
It's because it's under too much tension. The engine is pulling the cars and its full force is acting on the coupling. It's just a hook, but it won't budge like that.
Well, hit the damn thing, break it. Don't crash. 10 hours from howlongtobeat.com. Oh my freaking god, that's a lot of smoke.
Just smoke. I can actually taste lumps of ash. It's time for my deputy sheriff's story. I uncoupled the locomotive at full speed. Not bad, eh?
Oh, he succeeded. Oh, thank god.
Because of the locomotive? I don't think so. It was pretty old already.
Don't seat
So we can have a chat.
on the Orient Express, people. There's been murders. There's been a bomb. It's a dangerous train, okay? Dangerous.
Tell me, what did you see on the train?
Well, it was like this. I wanted to get my pistol.
Okay, so we're watching Matt, who snuck back on the train to get his pistol. Even though there's a blazing fire and there's been a bomb. But of course, he snuck back on to get the pistol. Yeah, he looks freaking dangerous right there. Just standing there creepily.
Achoo!
Of course you sneeze. Of course you sneeze.
And then?
When the guy was gone, I got up and banged on the window. I wanted to get out of there. But then I thought, what if the guy can hear me from the next car? So I got scared and I hid again.
You did well. The envelope that the man lost, where is it?
I thought it might be important.
I think we should have a look. Some cash. An Italian passport. Blank. Very interesting. And here, a ticket for
For the cruise!
What?
The tickets we have for the big ship from Venice to Cairo look exactly the same.
Interesting. May I keep it?
What do you want to do with it?
Take a vacation.
Yeah, you deserve that vacation. Take that vacation. Take that vacation. You need it.
And my chance to go with you.
The ticket and everything else in the envelope are part of my investigation, and you have no part to play in Cairo.
If I hadn't given you the envelope, you'd have no proof that the Raven's heir would be on the ship.
Ugh. The ship is his next chance to steal the eye, and he won't give up until he has it.
And that's precisely why you should let me come along.
No.
I deserve to come along.
You definitely deserve it.
It was extraordinary. Far more than anyone could have a right to expect from you.
And
you did nothing.
Left me behind.
You met our foe and barely escaped with your life. You may not be that...
Well, I will sneak on that ship.
You can return to Switzerland with your head held high. Enjoy your triumph.
I have not achieved anything yet. The Fiend tried to kill us, and he's still at large. What else did you find out in the tunnel?
Not much. After we came out of the tunnel, Robert and I questioned the passengers.
Which didn't turn up anything new.
No. The engineer and the fireman were missing. They were found a few kilometers back on the track. Both claimed to have been overwhelmed by a shadow and thrown off the train.
But...
Alright, I'm gonna start heading off to bed for the night.
Their stories.
Good night all, and have a good rest of the stream. Thank you for streaming, and thank you for being here. Have a good night's sleep.
How was he able to put the dynamite...
And have a good dream.
...and place the letter?
The dynamite was probably already in the box when I put it in the safe. I didn't check it.
You had no reason to do so.
It wasn't my only mistake. I knew someone was on the roof of the freight car, but I let myself be distracted by that damned letter.
How did you know?
Too late. I should have reacted instantly.
I'm coming with you. Full stop.
The thief was able to place 10 sticks of dynamite in a cash box right under my nose. For all we know, you could already be sitting on the next bomb. You cannot come.
And how in the world do you think you could stop the guy when, as you said it, he managed to plant a bomb in the box that's under your care? You're fucking competent when it comes to dealing with this new Raven.
Telegram from Paris.
Bad news?
It's about the unfortunate events on the train. I'm to return to Paris and explain myself.
But sir, what about the eye?
They want to inform the Egyptian authorities that there might be a burglary attempt.
Might?
Egyptian authorities? What if the jewel is stolen at sea?
I know. I never received it. Keep a close watch on the loading of the eye, Robert.
Aye, sir. It was a pleasure meeting you.
I'm gonna get on that ship somehow. You trust me, I will be on that fucking ship.
What is the constable's problem with me?
I think he's jealous. Scotland Yard assigned him to assist me, just as you were sent by the Swiss authority.
But I did better.
Distinction that he may go to Egypt.
Robert is to accompany me at all times. Your mission was restricted to Switzerland.
At this moment, I want to be sent back to Switzerland just as much as you want to be sent back to Paris.
I know, but I'm walking on thin ice, and I can't carry you too.
I can carry myself, thank you very much.
In that safe?
Yes, an emerald. It's been kept in a bank in Zurich since the start of the war. I personally took it out of the bank vault, and Professor Lucien certified that it was the real thing.
And while a fake jewel was sent by train,
the real one was brought here in an armored car.
How is it protected?
You can only open the safe if you have 3 special keys. Professor Lucien has one, and
so that's why Lucien was so nervous.
As the second. The third was sent by air courier to Dr. Abbas Mokhtar, the director of the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.
So, Not even you could possibly open the safe before it arrives in Egypt.
That's correct. We don't want to make it too easy for potential thieves.
Commendable. I hope you're aware of the fact that you're risking your career.
Indeed I am.
Why do you care so much about this case? Someone pretends to be the Raven, and you promptly risk your career?
What if he's not just pretending?
What do you mean by that?
It's his handwriting. And there's only one person who ever called me Nico. Have you ever considered the possibility that I shot the wrong man?
Wait, what?
What do you mean by that?
Let us assume, just for a moment, that the person I shot and who fell from the roof was not the Raven. Who would have cared enough to uncover the truth? The chief of police, the politicians? No. They wanted to revel in a successful manhunt, and it was the best thing that could have happened to the Raven. The search for him was over. He had no reason to fear me anymore. I had so many medals afterwards that he could hear them jingling kilometers away.
And now he's back? And you're the only one who can stop?
But I thought they said that the original Raven didn't hurt anybody.
The letters? Nico. No one outside the police force knew that the Raven used to call me that in his letters.
Policemen gossip, and there are plenty of forgers. You can't seriously intend to stake your reputation on such weak evidence.
My reputation rests on something that I probably did not do. I have to find out who's behind.
Probably means this isn't original. But it must be someone who knows the original, right? Or someone who's really obsessed with the original Raven, so he's copying him. At least that's what I'm assuming.
Let's review. One of the two most valuable jewels in the world was stolen. Obviously, the second one will be next. And you suspect a legendary burglar who's been dead for 5 years.
Go on.
The second jewel is about to be put on board over there, in a safe that requires 3 keys. Our thief may already have the first key, the archaeologist's key, from the train. We don't know anything about the status of the second key, which was meant to be air freighted to Cairo.
We have to assume that he already has it.
Therefore, there's just one key left. The Baroness's.
Correct.
So, you'll need my eyes on board.
Look, you can keep your eyes open for me here on the wall.
Well, I'll find my way on that ship.
But when this ship sets sail, you will not, I repeat, not be on board.
But, Inspector...
We're dealing with a dangerous man, and I will pursue him regardless of the consequences. I won't let you get mixed up in this affair.
It's still my decision.
No, it's not. It's mine, and I've already made...
Why can you ignore your orders and I can't?
Constable Zellner.
It's so unfair. I'm gonna get on that fucking ship. You just know it. I like the way he walks. It's so cute.
Fine car, but nothing compared to the young lady who owns it. Amazing how much luggage there is for so few passengers, and I'd guess that 3/4 of it belongs to the women. Who could she be? An actress? A millionaire's daughter? She's certainly attracting a lot of attention. I'll take an inconspicuous look up close.
This is inconspicuous? You look suspicious, dude. Oh, damn.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting anyone to be crawling around on the ground outside my door.
Don't worry about it, miss.
Oh, that's so... Oh, that's hilarious.
Anton Jakob Zellner. May I ask your name?
Patricia Mayers.
Are you American?
I am. Could you help me, please?
Sure.
Certainly. Are you on your way to Egypt?
Yes.
Are you on holiday?
My father works for a railroad company there.
And is rebuilding the country after the war. Wonderful.
Yes. Wonderful.
You don't sound too happy about it.
One more.
You're lucky to have a father who takes you to so many interesting places.
Oh, yes. Lucky me.
Aren't you interested in Egypt? The pyramids, the history.
I would have been more interested in a father who doesn't travel 300 days a year.
I'm sure your father regrets that he can't always be with you.
No doubt. And I'm sure he always wanted the best for me. But that doesn't stop him from thinking only about himself far too often. Bring my luggage on board, please.
Excuse me?
It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable Zellner.
Impertinent.
Damn, rich people, ladies. And you didn't even close the car door. You didn't just lock. You didn't lock your car or anything. You're just like, Vella, gotta go onto the ship. Have you wondered that I can't go on the ship because I don't have the damn ticket?
Is the doctor afraid to board the ship?
Hello, doctor.
Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
Hello.
Ah, the hero of the hour.
The hero of the hour, but out of work soon.
Oh, you won't be a policeman anymore?
Yes, but on my old beat, which is almost as good as being out of work.
I understand.
Is your new job bothering you?
On the contrary, I wasn't sure whether I made the right decision until now. I'm from the Black Forest, you know. There are only mountains there. No ships. But now...
I don't think I could ever go on a cruise trip, by the way.
Atmosphere...
Because,
I think
as y'all know, I have bad motion sickness. I wish I could go on a cruise someday, especially, you know, since one of my favorite streamers,
Passengers are another.
Cosmic Kitty Chaos, love going on, like, cruise ships. She's constantly going on a holiday on cruise ships. But I can't. I probably will die on that trip.
You know about the Baroness.
The sea and the rocking, it will just kill me. I wouldn't enjoy myself.
No. Her butler was looking after her.
I don't want to either. I'm too lazy to travel, but mostly due to liquidity. Liquidity.
That's understandable.
Help me understand what that word means again.
When we heard about
Sounds familiar, but somehow my brain is not getting the meaning of it right now.
Have you already met the captain?
Mario Di Conte.
Money. Ah, yes, money.
He is something of a...
I know it's not less dangerous, but
In the First World War,
I prefer planes.
he sank more enemy ships than anyone else.
And I know both are dangerous, okay, but still. People say they don't feel it because of the size of the ship. I will definitely feel it. I feel it when I'm on the plane.
Anyway,
And the plane is gigantic.
they gave him a supply.
I feel every single turbulence on the plane.
Hero again. His ship.
I have to eat medication before I go up the plane.
Africa.
Unless it's really, really good weather. Otherwise, I die.
100 seamen.
Honestly, my motion sickness is terrible. I will feel everything.
His health is rather shaky these days. Would be an understatement. I think most of my time on board will be spent dealing with his numerous ailments.
Well, there's nothing left for me to do but to wish you a good trip.
Oh, you are not coming with us?
I wish.
Fortunately, no. I'm to go back to Zurich.
What a pity.
Take care, Dr. Gebhardt.
Oh, I just remembered. We found these in the tunnel. Are they yours?
I'm afraid so.
Strophantine. Do you have heart problems? Maybe it's for the best that you're not coming along. Too much excitement could be bad for your health.
You mean if I don't do anything, I'll probably have a few more years to live?
That's right. Keep your chin up.
A few more years to live or see this thing true. Well, he made the choice. Don't forget to hydrate. Yes, I'm gonna hydrate. Thank you for that. I have a whole bottle of water with me, so no worries about the hydrating part. Oh, the Baroness.
James!
Ah, Inspector.
Constable.
I didn't see her face when we were on the train.
You won't be a constable much longer. When they find out how you rescued that little boy, they'll have to promote you to Inspector.
Very kind of you to say so, Baroness. I hope you survived the adventure in the tunnel unharmed.
Scandalous! You book a first-class cabin, and then you're walking on the rails. Huh. They wanted to bundle me off in a bus without my luggage.
The circumstances, madam.
I insisted on a limousine and didn't leave until all my luggage...
Well, she's a baroness for you.
Did you
It's
know
not normal
the
folk.
real Eye of the Sphinx wasn't even on the train?
I had no idea. Inspector Legrand seems to prefer to keep me in the dark, although I'm the one paying for all of this.
The inspector is ensuring the safety of the Eye.
Well, obviously. All the same, it was you who did the real work.
Exactly. It was Zellner who did all the work, and I didn't get to go to Cairo.
I hope that the remainder of your
I want to go to Cairo.
less stressful.
You aren't coming with us.
I'm not allowed.
Inspector Legrand doesn't want my company.
Now, where's my damn butler? James, there you are. Is the inspector to carry my luggage onto the ship all by himself?
Well, actually... Baroness?
Baroness, can you hear me? She fainted.
No. No.
Baroness?
No, what?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Help me up.
Oh my god. The harder when he slapped her. Oh my god.
Doctor, just a little moment of weakness. Take me to the ship.
Oh my god. Ugh.
That was no moment of weakness. She saw something that shocked her.
That is so fucking funny.
Interesting.
I don't remember this part of the game. I don't remember it at all. Oh my god, he's so freaking hilarious.
Did she see?
Can I look in the same direction? Who did I see? There's the captain.
Neither of them seems to have noticed what happened down here. You'll have a tough time with her. How does one get aboard without a ticket? Not brilliant, but it's a possibility.
He's gonna sneak in the box? Well, damn. I will be damned. Okay, that's what we're gonna do then. Are you not gonna carry their luggage up on the ship? They told you to carry the luggage up. You have 2 cars of luggage to carry.
Seems to be a little simplistic. But I don't think he's a bad policeman. The way he reacted in the tunnel and got the train moving. Hats off.
Yeah, he's not incompetent. For once, there's a policeman in the game that's not incompetent.
Olivier.
It's Oliver.
I just wanted to say that you did a good job in the tunnel.
Thanks.
How did you know how to get the train moving?
I come from a family of miners, and my uncle is an engine driver down the mine.
I see. And you looked over his shoulder?
Yeah, best way to learn.
Did Legrand tell you about his theory? That it could be the real Raven?
Of course he did. We're partners.
But the modus operandi doesn't fit at all. The Raven wasn't a bomber.
We have the letter. And the feather. That's his symbol.
Anyone can put a feather in an envelope.
You would know.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you.
What was me?
You put the envelope on the safe.
I was right behind you.
You threw the bomb away, and now you're the famous hero, right? And the Raven...
What, am I supposed to leave the bomb there and have us all bombed to death?
Is it? Only you and I and Legrand were in the freight car. One of us must have put the envelope on the safe. Legrand didn't. And I didn't think about it.
Did you not? I mean, Legrand said there was someone on the fucking roof. I was in the car with you, you freaking dumbass.
The captain greets each of the passengers as though they were old friends.
Is there
The sea is quiet today.
a box for me to hide in? I want to be a stowaway. Or can I just bought the ship?
In my younger years, I might have considered abseiling from the crane down to the ship, but those days are long past.
Damn, now I wish I could play a game where he was younger. Okay, can I just try to walk up the ship? Would the captain stop me? Probably.
Oh, who do we have here? Signore...
This is Constable Anton Zellner.
Signore Zellner, I heard about your feats in the mountains. Welcome aboard the MS Lydia.
Thank you, Captain.
I didn't know you'd be taking part in the journey, but I'm glad to have you with us. I'll have a nice cabin prepared for you immediately.
The constable will not be joining us.
I don't have any other duties.
That's too bad. I would have loved to hear about his adventures from the man himself.
I'd like to accept your offer, but unfortunately, higher powers prevent it.
I am sorry to hear that. We are by no means full, and have plenty of room for one more passenger.
The constable just wants to have a quick look around and then leave before we set sail. When will that be?
In about 15 minutes.
There you have it, Constable.
May I ask how to get to the cargo hold?
Oh, Signori, there are much nicer places on board.
But I'm interested in the cargo hold.
Why is that?
One of the trunks seems suspicious to me. Someone could be hidden in it.
You? You want to imply that the most brilliant and probably richest thief in all of Europe is stowing away in a trunk? That's not his style.
That's what makes it more likely that it's not him, but a copycat who's behind all this.
Exactly.
That style might include doing whatever it takes, like hiding in a trunk if they've lost the ticket.
Oh, come now.
Actually, it would be possible for a registered passenger to board the ship without a ticket.
What do you mean?
You can't buy a ticket for the Lydia at the counter. You book the trip in advance. We know the names of all the passengers. As long as a passenger is on the guest list, we let them board the ship. Doesn't matter if they have a ticket or not.
And did any of the passengers board without a ticket?
I couldn't say. We ask for a name and check it on the list. The tickets are no more than souvenirs.
Well, damn.
So much for your trunk theory.
I still want to check it out, though.
Regardless of what you say, I would still like to examine the cargo hold.
All right, then, if you like. But we'll meet here again in 10 minutes. Captain De Conti, before we depart, I'd like to send 2 telegrams.
Certainly, Inspector. The cargo hold is over there. You can enter through a door on the forecastle. The horn will sound twice.
Forecastle.
Before we set off.
I pronounce it like forecastle.
All the dock workers to leave the ship.
Understood, Captain.
Follow me to the bridge. You can send your telegrams from there.
Well, I'm the ship. I'm not getting off the ship.
Running out. If I don't find anything in the cargo hold, my cruise will be over before it even begins.
Okay, let's go to the cargo hold.
No.
Oh, freaking dark ass shit.
That's the young woman's cabriolet. Apparently, they absolutely had to take it to Egypt, at Daddy's expense, of course.
Can I...
Oh, what's this?
Aha!
Aha.
Flashlight. Brilliant. Wait, I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave.
If I go now, it's over for me. Legrand would be adamant that I leave the ship. I can't let it come to that. The left 3 lockers are locked. The door to this locker is ajar. Empty.
Empty? Damn it. Oh, this is the trunk. Okay, let's open it.
Hello? Come on out. The game's up. I'm opening the trunk. Hello? I'm sure someone was in the trunk, but where are they now?
Clearly, they have escaped. And Q shift to horror? Oh, come on, no. Why do I shift to horror? Don't shift to horror. Yeah, what? What's the sound? What sound? Who made what sound? I heard a sound. Where did that sound come from? Oh, examine the shards. Something broke.
The shards are... Phew. I startled too easily.
Is it just a bird? Or a cat or something? Well, no, apparently not. I got knocked out.
For who?
I don't know who got me. It was dark, and they like just knocked me over and tied me up. Well, Zellner did manage to stay on the cruise ship, although not in the way that he envisioned to. Okay, now can I reach this thing? Click on the button and have someone come and save you? Oh dear. Oh dear. Ouch. Never easy, is it? Yeah.
Damn.
Never easy. That gotta hurt. Well, at least we're still on the cruise ship.
Someone found out about this.
Yeah, there goes his hip. There's a cell here. Why is there a cell?
Detention cell for crew members? Or maybe for rowdy passengers?
Okay, is there anything there inside?
The cargo hold seems to be used as a changing room for the crew as well. Or at least the part of the crew that doesn't do their work in white suits. The shot hit this crate. The question is, was the gunman actually trying to hit it? And if so, why?
Be glad he didn't shoot you. Especially when it's so dark.
It's the last thing I need right now. I was sitting long enough over there in the corner.
Okay, can I look at the bullet hole?
Maybe the gunman just wanted to intimidate me. I can't imagine a more effective warning. It's too dark to make out anything inside the hole. I should take a closer look later.
Okay. Do I not have my flashlight with me anymore?
There's some blood and hair stuck to the pipe. Hair I really can't afford to lose.
So is your...
Hold it on the blood-spattered end. After all, we already know who the victim is.
Yeah, well, it's you. So, not exactly a secret, huh? Okay. I have to examine this later. I lost my flashlight. I don't have my flashlight anymore. I can't check out this. So nothing else I could do here. Maybe I can go on the other side. Let's see the other side. He knocked me out. Either he didn't want me to find out who he is.
Got a corridor, but no details. The glass is too dirty.
You know, I don't know. I didn't manage to see who he is. It was so dark. Why do you need to tie me up?
It's no use. The door seems to be locked from the other side.
Well, damn, okay.
Rear pressure bulkheads usually only open from one side. So if a room were flooded, a drowning sailor wouldn't be able to open the bulkhead and endanger the whole ship. Unfortunately, I'm on the side without the locking mechanism.
Well, okay, so nothing I can do here underground. Or in this location. So technically not underground, just cargo area? It's a cargo area. So let's go back upstairs.
Whoever locked the door is stronger than me.
Open the door at the pipe.
I should be careful. The gunman may still be nearby.
What are you up to, Zellner?
I wanted to determine whether the gun had been fired recently, Inspector.
I mean, what are you doing on the ship?
I was jumped in the cargo hold.
Of course you were.
Here, look. Careful how you hold it. There could be fingerprints on the end.
Surely you don't expect me to believe you.
I was inspecting the trunk. I found it in the cargo hold, and it was clear that someone had hidden inside it to board the ship.
Some people are willing to go to great lengths to be a part of this journey.
Indeed. Whoever it was, they struck me on the head from behind with the pipe while I was looking for clues. Oh, and they shot at me as well.
Ridiculous. You wanted to come along. Orders be damned, and so you found a...
I mean, I have evidence of the shot.
Throw you overboard.
I would have dreamed up something less painful.
True. That doesn't look good.
See? And there's a bullet wedged in a wooden crate down there. I don't have a gun.
The doctor should have a look at it.
Do you hear the gunshot?
Come with me.
Are you just gonna walk away and not investigate? Okay.
Inspector Legrand and Constable Zellner. So you have decided to join us on our journey after all?
So it would seem. We are searching for Dr. Gebhardt.
I'm just fine, Captain Constable.
Damn, she's very drunk.
I'm in control. I can manage. Tell James he absolutely must wake me at 9:45.
Certainly, madam.
Absolutely.
I shall see that he does.
And now I shall return to my chambers. You'll be in the bar tonight at 10, Inspector?
If that's what you wish.
It will be spectacular. I promise.
She's very drunk. How much does she drink? Jeez. Oh.
The fresh sea air.
There's that.
And perhaps a glass of champagne to many. But I'm glad that you decided to join us on our journey to Paris.
Well, I wanted to.
So,
But I got, like, knocked out, so...
From behind.
No, that is...
Dr. Gebhardt should have a look at him, Captain DeConti.
Of course. Please, have a seat in the saloon, Constable Zellner. I'll summon the doctor. Ah, Doctor, there you are. Our brave Constable Zellner was attacked.
Struck on the head.
Oh. Sit down, please.
Now, please, tell me exactly what happened.
I think you've got a stowaway on board. I was jumped.
Intolerable. I'll have the crew search every nook and cranny of the ship. And of course, Mr. Zellner, you are cordially invited to...
I mean, it's not like you can't throw me overboard. I'm at sea.
At least one man doesn't want to throw me overboard.
Is it bad?
Yes, it hurts a lot.
I spoke with Dr. Gebhardt.
He suffered a violent blow to the back of the head. I cannot really say how bad it is.
But I can. It really hurts. Why didn't anyone come looking for me? Didn't anyone notice that I didn't come back from the cargo hold?
We did search for you, but we couldn't find you.
Who was supposed to search the cargo hold?
Constable Oliver. I'll have a talk with him about that later.
I should hope so.
He didn't hide me
What else do you see?
in the chest, did he?
3 fingers.
Okay.
Where are we? And what time is it? I must have been out for ages.
It's just after 8 p.m.
You just missed dinner. But we'll all meet here in the saloon at 10
On an empty stomach?
together.
That's a bad idea.
Personally,
Looks like wherever she saw really affected her.
even on this unusual journey.
Yeah.
Right now.
You know what? I forgot about that. You're right.
And
Who did she see that
you may
scared her so much or upset her so much that she had to drink so much?
Good night's sleep. And tomorrow, your only worries will be a headache and an impressive bump.
Didn't I bleed? Do I not need like disinfectant or something?
Thanks.
That's a good enough reason to celebrate. Enough about crooks and thieves. From now on, you can start to enjoy your free cruise.
Let's hope nothing bad happens. Empty glass, but he's drinking.
Inspector,
What?
a dark shadow. Upper deck, just now.
Go, let's have a look.
I'll join you.
Me too.
No, you stay here.
Do you want to make this an argument?
Robert, go to the Baroness and don't let her out of your sight. Zellner, you're coming to the port side. Doctor, you go to starboard. I'll start at the forecastle and work my way back to the 2 of you. Understood?
But
Well,
Baroness von Trebitz.
she's not responding. Is she okay?
Baroness von Trebitz, open the door.
Well, I mean, he told us to go to the port, so I'm gonna listen to him.
no, I'm not going on a manhunt all by myself.
Okay, fine. Follow me.
Are you okay? Maybe you had better take a rest, in case the blow was more severe.
I think it's more of his heart than anything.
I'm okay.
Zellner, up here.
Come on. I think it came from up there.
Okay, going up. What happened?
Sure, you just wanted to get a breath of fresh air. Zellner, look who we have here.
Well, if that's not our shadow.
And our stowaway.
Spent any time hiding in a trunk recently?
Me do nothing.
He claims to be part of the crew. Just wanted to get some fresh air.
Of course.
The Baroness won't open the door, sir.
Understood. Take him to the detention cell, Robert. You were right. There was a stowaway.
Yes, but he can't be the Raven. He's too young.
Right, but that doesn't mean that the Raven isn't lurking here as well.
Oh, what the hell?
It came from one of the cabins.
Oh my god, please don't tell me. Someone died, didn't they?
Oh no! Baroness von Trebitz? Baroness! Open the door!
Why not kick the door open? See? Yeah, that's faster.
Step aside, please.
We have a murder on our hands, gentlemen. Hurry, Zellner. The murderer still has to be nearby. There's practically no one on deck. Anyone who's outside is a suspect. This time, we'll get him. Zellner, are you okay?
Yes. Come on. We have to.
Zellner? Zellner! Murder!
Well, damn! You choose a great time to paint, Zellner. Are you okay? I really hope it's just seasickness or the knock to his brain is nothing serious. Since, I mean, someone just died and got murdered. I don't want anything to happen to Zellner. I like him.
Ah, you awake? Sleep well, did you?
I didn't fall asleep voluntarily.
It doesn't matter. We got along just fine without you.
Have you arrested anyone yet?
You mean besides the Arab?
He could hardly have committed the murder. You must have been with him when it happened.
We heard the shot on the forecastle. I locked our friend in the detention cell in the cargo hold, and then went up to assist Legrand. You were already sleeping the sleep of the just.
I got fucking knocked out! You think I wanted to fall asleep like that?
Any other suspects?
No. Seconds after the alarm went off, the decks were swarming with frightened passengers.
Yes. A clever way to stay incognito during the commotion.
But we still have our primary suspect, the Raven.
You really?
We don't know who he is.
Well, I think that no one knows as much about the Raven as Legrand.
But still, it all seems so incredible. I didn't pass out last night because of the blow to my head, did I?
Seems unlikely. Inspector Legrand thinks you were drugged.
But how? The champagne.
Who gave you the glass of champagne?
Captain De Conti.
Interesting.
It should be possible to find traces of the tranquilizer in the glass.
That is exactly what Legrand is trying to do.
Without a laboratory?
Oh, he's got a lab. His cabin is packed with all the latest forensic stuff. It's quite impressive what the inspector can do.
A competent man, no doubt. And surprisingly well prepared.
And diligent. He's been at it
Because he's wanting to catch the Raven.
and everything, working like a man possessed. I wouldn't want to be the Raven now.
What's the state of play? How was the Baroness?
These attacks are not healthy for you, clearly. But Zellner's like, fuck it. I don't care. I want to go on with this trip and solve the mystery. I'm gonna see to it to the end, no matter how many times I'm attacked.
A lot of people heard the
I admire him.
Legrand wants to question the passengers again this morning once they've all calmed down and he's had a chance to examine the evidence.
Yeah, he needs helmet. Or he needs to learn from Nancy Drew. Ask her secret as to how does she not get knocked out, or how does she survive with many conks to the head. Because Nancy get conked on the head so much more than Zellner.
And the surroundings.
He needs the secret.
And we already hit the jackpot. The murder weapon.
Really? Where did you find it?
On the gangway. The gangway for boarding the ship folds up and hooks onto the hull when it's not being used. The murderer probably wanted to throw the gun into the sea. He casually dropped it overboard.
But it landed on the gangway.
Bad luck.
But Legrand and I were on the side deck right after the shot. There was no one there.
Maybe the murderer threw the gun away later. We recovered it in the early hours.
I think I'll look for Inspector Legrand now.
Do what you think's best.
You won't get rid of me. I'm here to stay, Constable.
I mean, I'm on sea. You can't get rid of me.
Ordered me to guard the cargo hold with our special guest. That's fine by me. Inspector Legrand may be able to get by without sleep for days on end, but not me. It's not easy playing with the big boys, Constable Zellner.
No, it certainly isn't.
Yeah, especially when I get conked on the head so much. And why is it always me that's getting attacked? Why is no one attacking Inspector Legrand? He's the one that's after the Raven. Why does the Raven keep going after me? Oh, everyone to be knocked out had to be me, right? Can't be the Inspector, nope. Anyways, let me save first. Alright, save. I'm going to take a quick break here first. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.